I have not been on a summer vacation in 30 years.
As sure as the San Francisco fog rolls over Twin Peaks, Jon Greenberg tirelessly runs one of San Francisco's greatest basketball traditions.
On any given night, on any given team, you can see a professional ball player, an ex-pro ball player, a current college ball player, an ex-college ball player, and even a high school player.
He began the league in 1979 while working for the city's Park and Recreation Department.
Let's try and find some type of programs that will bring people together, and I thought this would just be perfect.
The league has blossomed into a valuable tool for aspiring amateur players, coaches, and officials wanting to advance their careers into a professional gig. The infusion of some professional players allows scouts from international teams to get a better idea of how a player stacks up. Greenberg estimates an average of 5 players a year get professional overseas contracts after each summer session.
We actually have a player from this Pro-Am on our team last year, Eric Cruikshank, who's been the face of our organization for the last 3 years. So San Francisco has been known for great basketball, and we definitely make it one of our stops every year to come in and recruit players.
Oh man, this league is huge. We got guys go overseas every year. I was in the locker room, and they told me kidding them out there, painting them. So my teammate was like up in a frenzy. I'm like, so what? That's good.
Since its inception, the Pro-Am has attracted some A-list NBA players who use the league to stay in shape, sharpen skills, and just have fun. Current Magic center and former Warriors first-round draft pick Adonal Foyle has been coming to Kezar for the past 6 years.
I think for me, it's just like doing things that I don't normally get to do. I mean, dribbling the ball up the court, being a point guard. I mean, that's a lot of fun. I mean, every big man wants to be a point guard. When you can get to do it and the coach doesn't pull you and bench you, I think that that's a good thing.
The league's benefit is twofold. Greenberg hasn't charged a cent to the fan, gives away programs, and keeps the league running with a band of volunteers.
A lot of people probably would have took advantage of trying to charge something, and made a little money for themselves or made a little money for the city, especially at this time.
We had a gentleman that he stands up the whole game. Comes in periodically. We nickname him the statue. Oh, the statue's here, and he's up there. We got a guy that comes in off the street. He wears a turban. We call him the Turban, and he's about 50 some odd years old. Loves the game. Comes up, enjoys it. We got a guy called the Fisherman. He comes in with a fishing pole. We don't know where he fishes, but at least he spends a quarter here before he goes out and fishes.
There's 30 years of highlight material which only lives through the stories of witnesses. Greenberg's seen almost every game since 1979. His favorite moment? A duel between Jason Kidd and little-known amateur Ray Kelly in 1995.
Jason would go down and score 2. Ray would go down and score 2. Jason would come back for 2. Ray would go back for 2. The other players said, well, we're not part of the mix. And what happened was the other 8 players kind of moved to the side of the court. Clock was going, referees were doing their job, and it went on for about 5 minutes.
The greatest moment was Randy Duck, who was at Cal at the time, came and broke the support on the backboard here.
So I didn't want to disappoint anybody, and I got on the mic and said, obviously we do not have a game here tonight, so we're all going up to Potrero Hill. And this was like, the time we got up there was 9:30. And I kid you not, most of the crowd came up, all the referees, scorebook, and the players, and we started the game up there about 9:30.
His many hats, from commissioner to ball boy to press secretary, Greenberg's dedication to the league has made it a city institution.
I think this league would not be here if it wasn't for him. I think it's safe to say so. He's a guy who just gives everything to the sports, and he asks for nothing in return. And I think that's the true mark of generosity.